just let me know, but they show no fish. Yeah, say you found it, but she's still gonna hold on. They say you found it, but she doesn't.
Welcome back. It's your girl Crazy Adore, and guys, let me tell you, after almost spending 48 hours in Okinawa staying in a capsule hotel solo, it was time for my next adventure. My first ever solo cruise in Japan. And I only spent $252 for this, guys. 5 days and 4 nights. I was so excited. Like, I had butterflies in my stomach. Like, I cannot believe that I'm doing this. But what I didn't know, guys, was that this trip was about to shift my whole solo travel experience in ways I didn't see coming. Guys, come on. After showering, I packed up my bags, ordered my Uber, and got ready for what I thought would be a peaceful journey onto the ship. I almost booked another excursion, but I wasn't about to risk missing the cruise boarding. That part, no ma'am. The GPS for boarding gave us the wrong location, but thank goodness for my Uber driver. He rerouted us and we made it just in time. And there it is, guys. You see it? The MSC Bellissima, my home for the next 5 days and 4 nights. $252. Sounds too good to be true, right? Let's see if it's a scam or a W move. Boarding in Naha, a mess. The energy off, people were rushing, the vibe was tense. As I stood there in the crowd, I looked around and realized I didn't see any other black faces. There were other passengers, Japanese, other Asian travelers, white travelers, but no one who looked like me, or so I thought. And in that moment, I felt it. That quiet reminder that I was different here, that I was solo, and that I had to hold my head high and move with purpose, because this trip was for me. The check-in itself, a whole process. They were moving quickly until it came to departure flights. That part, a mess. Multiple staff had to check my plans, and it felt like no one knew what was going on. But eventually they stamped my clearance, and I was ready to step into the unknown. Wi-Fi. To the bathroom first. Before I could even check into my room, I had to complete the mandatory safety drills. Cruise rules, guys. So I headed to the muster station, and once that was done, it was time for food. I was starving, so I headed to the main dining hall to grab a bite while waiting for the all clear to access our rooms. The food was cool, but that announcement came right on time. The all clear was given, and it was now time to check out my room, guys. All right, y'all. I paid $252 for this. Can you guess what floor they gave me? Now, usually on cruises, the higher the floor, the better the room, or so they say. Drop your guess in the comments on what floor you think they gave me. Drum roll. Now, if you guessed the 13th floor, the Magnifica deck, you got it right. So come on with me and let's check it out. The moment we've been waiting for. Or rather, I'd been waiting for. Y'all, stepping into this room, I was impressed. It was clean, cozy, and once I figured out the light situation, way brighter than I expected. The bed looked so comfy, and I even had a little sitting area. And honestly, for $252, I was in complete disbelief, guys. There you go. See? After the day I had, guys, I straight up crashed. Like out cold. I didn't wake up until it was time for dinner. Now it's time to check out the dining room and see what this food is really hitting on. This is going to be the Taste or Waste Cruise Food Edition. As I rate the food, you drop your ratings in the comments. Let's see what's taste and what's waste. Let's get into it. After dinner, instead of retreating to my room, I decided it was time to explore the ship some more and get a feel for the vibe at night. Mind you, this is the first night, so I'm not expecting anything too exciting or crazy, but I just want to vibe and soak in the atmosphere.
to the gym.
Outside, I start to feel that energy, just me, my thoughts, and the ocean. Time to call it a night. Day 1 down and day 2 loading. Day 2 in Okinawa, I just wanted me time. No filming, no plans, just me, my thoughts, and the ocean breeze. I needed that reset. Before we disembarked from Miyako Island, I made sure to get back on board to take in the view. Thank you. Hi. Because that reset shook me to my core. I almost cried again. Not only did I miss my child, but after everything I've been through, leaving DV, rebuilding my life, and traveling across the world to Japan, and now my first solo cruise. I did that. That moment, surreal. I sat there a little while longer before getting ready for the cruise's themed white night. I had no idea what the vibes would be, but I was excited to see what would be in store. But first, taste or waste. Day 3, Ohio gozaimasu, Miyako Island. When we arrived at Miyako Island, it was clear that this was a port where passengers were processed out before exploring. And listen, my commanders were on a streak, so you know I was repping my jersey proudly. It was just a vibe. We win it, baby. But the island itself, beautiful. So calm and peaceful. The locals were so kind, and I wish I could have stayed for a little while longer. Marks everywhere. After stuffing myself with food on the island, back on the ship, and I had some snacks and watched the sunset and got ready for another taste or waste. Day 4 at sea. So I got up kind of early today, around 7 a.m. or so, just to check out the rest of the levels and decide what I was going to get into for my day at sea. Good morning. The main dining area was packed, so the staff let me sit in another section to enjoy my meal. I also tried lotus root for the first time, y'all. It was so good. Oh my gosh. I have to make this when I get back to the States. Eating buns and vibing, I glanced out at the ocean. What once was calm was now choppy. Something felt off. I should have known something was brewing. I got to my room and I got a call. My once approved flight plans canceled. Less than 24 hours before I was supposed to be leaving from Shanghai. I was floored. Weeks of planning gone. Guys, I scrambled for hours trying to find another flight, frustrated and heartbroken. But thank God for my godmother. She came through at the midnight hour and helped me book a flight I could pay her back for. That moment shook me. It changed everything. I was beyond upset. Formal night, who cares? But I paid for a cake. And as you know, women of color, we just always have to put our best face forward when dealing with things that floor us. So I got myself together and headed to my birthday celebration at the restaurant. The dining staff had no idea what I'd been going through. Yes, they made my birthday celebration a cheerful one, and I thank you guys for that. Like, seriously. Imaginary candle blow. I had lost thousands of dollars behind MSC's error. I was still pissed. I almost cried again. Would I solo cruise again? For sure. Would I book MSC again? Depending on how they handle this situation, we'll see. Next stop, Osaka, or will I reroute? Drop your guesses in the comments. Now guys, you know I cannot end this video before saying that one thing I like to say to you guys. Even though the ghetto happened here, just because you're going through a difficult situation doesn't mean you lay there and stay there. Feel your human emotions, come up with a solution, and then you get it! I am rooting for you to win. You got this. I believe in you. Chrissy Adore out.
This shit too decent. Scale of 1 to 10, she a 10 piece. Usually I'm the one with the groovies. Shorty so bad.